How's it going, everyone? Today I've got the final episode from my short remastered weapon guide series for Black Ops 1. Over the recent weeks I've been playing this classic on the Xbox One since it was made backwards compatible, and since this is the game that I started my channel on, I thought it would be fitting to revisit and remake some of those old videos that got me started. I've been taking a look at the popular weapons in the game throughout this series, and I'll be rounding it off today with a look at the GALIL. Unlocked at level 20, this is the 4th assault rifle you get your hands on in game at the usual cost of 2,000 COD points. The competition was high in the assault rifle class with the likes of the Commando, AK-47, FAMAS and AUG, but the GALIL was still up there as one of the most used weapons, often by those ghost corner campers who equipped a suppressor and enjoyed shooting people in the back. The GALIL has some unique traits to it, which makes it stand out compared to those other weapons, which as we've seen are often pretty close clones of each other. So let's take a look at the stats and figures behind the GALIL and see what makes this one different. Starting with the damage, now there's nothing unique about the 40-30 damage profile. Not only do many of the other Black Ops 1 weapons have these figures, it's also a classic assault rifle profile from way back to Call of Duty 4. This allows you to secure kills in 3 to 4 shots depending on your range, which is reduced by 1 hit if you manage to land a headshot. 750 rounds per minute is also a very common fire rate, which puts it on par with the Commando and AK-47 so far. Range is also the usual 37.5 meter figure we see for assault rifles in Black Ops. That's the point at which your 3-shot kills will start turning into 4s. Things do start to change when you look at the gun's iron sights though. Many of the weapons in Black Ops use the same bolt-on sight model, but just like the AK, the GALIL has its own unique set of sights. These iron sights are simple, compact and accurate, which reduces the need for a red dot sight. Recoil of the GALIL is moderate. Under prolonged fire it will start to drift off in an upwards to right direction. This drift is predictable though, which makes it quite controllable, but it's always worth bursting rather than just pinning the trigger. Now one of the poor stats for the GALIL is its reload times. 2.8 and 3.8 seconds for partial and full reloads is really sluggish, especially compared to the fastest ARs, the Commando and M16 at 2 seconds flat. Sleight of hand is a must when setting up your classes with this weapon. Where the GALIL gets one up on its rivals though is in its standard magazine size. This weapon gets an extra 5 rounds per mag by default, which can be increased even further to 50 rounds with extended mags. That's almost in light machine gun territory. This larger magazine size opens up some great opportunities when building your classes. Usually extended mags is a good choice to give those other weapons a top up, but the GALIL gets an advantage built in. This allows you to then experiment with other attachments without feeling the loss as much as you would with those other guns. That's probably the reason why the suppressor was such a popular option. You get the extra ammunition which negates the use of scavenger, freeing up the perk slot for Ghost. Plus you have those semi-extended mags built in, leaving the attachment slot free for full-on stealth mode with the Ghost and suppressor combo. Alternatively, you could go with dual mags and get an even bigger starting ammunition load, which is why I've given this weapon the title of the Streaker's Choice. Often in games you'll find yourself running out of bullets before reaching those high kill streak rewards, unless you run the scavenger perk. The unique mag size of the GALIL allows you to go on those kill streaks without running dry. All in all though, this weapon does suffer some major drawbacks. The sluggish reload times and moderate recoils are the 2 areas where the GALIL is outclassed by the Commando, which is why I've given it a 4 out of 5 stars. So I hope you enjoyed this overview of the GALIL from Black Ops 1 along with the remastered weapon guide series as a whole. If you did, give it a thumbs up to show you want to see more of this kind of weapon guide content for other games in the future. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching and I'll catch you all later.